What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. We got to keep those things on us. I'm keeping things right. I'm keeping them tight without a shadow of a doubt. It's the first time to the channel. Stop hesitating. Hit that subscribe button for me. For your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Trust me on this. Today's video. But, as we all know, Election Day is upon us. And the federal agents, last night they resurrected a fence, a non-scalable fence, with quotation marks. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Federal agents reportedly erecting non-scalable fence around White House ahead of possible election day unrest. Now here's my question. Non-scalable fence? I mean, have y'all been building this fence for the past, I don't know, year? I mean, come on now. I ain't seen nothing before now. Man, I think y'all trying to knock this thing out the night before. Let me tell you something about trying to do something the night before. Non-scalable? I highly doubt it. I mean, this whole non-scalable thing is sus. But they automatically assuming that some folks might try to roll up in the White House. And let me tell you something right now. To the people out there, because obviously, man, somebody's figuring Trump's gonna win this thing. Okay, that's just all there is to it. I don't understand why you would be doing all this crazy stuff if you didn't think he was going to. But let me tell you something right now about trying to just roll up in the White House and think that it's just gonna be all good, Bo. I mean, you gonna catch around for your troubles now. Hey, this is the wrong move. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. But I mean, if you like how your life expectancy is right now, which you might live another 2, 3, 4 more days, then I suggest you not try to bust up in there, cause they ain't gonna be playing no games with you. So of course, as I said, the federal agents are set to erect the non-scalable fence around the White House. And this is a report from CNN and NBC News. Now you know they like to fabricate things. You know what I'm saying? Because they the news network, and when it comes to COVID, they just push it way out there. You know what I'm saying? So they like so they when they say non-scalable, what they mean is that they were just building a fence, to try to keep them out. You know what I'm saying? They ain't some non-scalable fence. I got a couple of clips. I'll show you how non-scalable this thing is. I mean, somebody with a little bit of background of rock climbing get this thing knocked out, no problem. Now, if they stick the juice to it, that's something else. If you stick a little juice to that thing, Bo, somebody hit it, yeah, it's non-scalable then, because I mean, it's gonna fry your ass. That's all there is to it. So, according to NBC News, White House correspondent Geoff Bennett, Geoff, or maybe that's just Jeff. I want to say Geoff, you know what I'm saying? It sounds a little bit harder, but it's probably just Jeff Bennett. Agents will reportedly begin erecting the barrier outside the White House ahead of Tuesday's nationwide election. And yeah, of course they are erecting it. Well, they erected it last night, and it looks like one of the same old fence that was out there at Portland. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now the folks didn't get in, but they were using grinder saws and all kind of crazy stuff trying to get up in there. And I mean, they still were chunking stuff over it. So you'll probably see some folks chunk some stuff over the top of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So Bennett shared news, a report on Twitter on Sunday, writing, "The White House is on lockdown." They said, "But we gotta lock this joint down." I mean, what is it? Angel has fallen and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where Gerard Butler at when you need him? I mean, he might have to go out there and just, do it. Flip somebody over, put a few rounds in somebody. I'm just saying, let's get Gerard Butler out there to handle this thing. But it's a federal law enforcement source tells NBC that beginning tomorrow, crews will build a non-scalable fence, which tomorrow would be yesterday, to secure White House complex, Ellipse, and Lafayette Square. Okay. So they trying to encompass a few areas here. So they added that 250 National Guardsmen have been put on standby, reporting to Metro Police officials. And they probably gonna need them guardsmen. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Folks have lost it. Folks have lost all of it too. It's not gonna be easily found, and I don't think it can be found. That stuff is buried forever. Okay. It's like It's like when they took the ring to Mordor. I mean, it's even worse than that. So they dropped it in the volcano. That thing is molten lava. That's where all this sense and and sensibilities are at. You know what I'm saying? Morals and all. They threw it right into the volcano to be burned away. It's nothing but ash now. But of course, you see my man right here, Jeff Bennett. Oh man, he old cheesing dude right here. Look at this guy, man, cheesing. I mean, cheesing is that? Oh, a blue check mark too. I watch those guys, the blue check mark. Boy, Twitter just put anybody. Hey, just give you a blue check mark. As long as you doom and gloom, or you like to spit a whole bunch of BS, you get your blue check mark. I mean, it gets you right in there. So, CNN also reported on Monday the defense that the same types put up during protests this summer, yeah, which is the ones I was talking about in Portland, uh, will encompass those places that we spoke about earlier. Said it would go down the 15th Street to Constitution Avenue and then over to 17th Street. Okay, so I mean, so what was that be 2 blocks? Man, I'm bad with stuff like that. A couple blocks. I mean, we're gonna block this thing off. We're gonna have a few guardsmen out there, and if things start getting wild, then we might have to get some things done out here. We're gonna have to shoot a crowd. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna have the crowd control munitions out there, okay? Uh, they ain't gonna take this one lying down. So I'm gonna show y'all a couple of quick clips of what they putting up out there. All right, now we see this out here, and man, does this look like it's non-scalable? Bo, I mean, if you can jump a little bit, you can stick your fingers inside the fence, Bo, you gonna get over that thing. I don't know if it's pure steel or not. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some non-scalable. Bo, I mean, you gonna have to come with something harder than this. Dang, Bo, I ain't sure if they can. The crowd might just be able to get together and all run into it at the same time. Topple that thing. I don't know. They might have it bolted in the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you see what I'm saying? You see what happens when CNN and NBC News get a hold of something non-scalable, Bo. I mean, you be thinking that it'd be as tall as this building right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to straight up get a crane out there to put this fence up. No, man. They got some folks out there and some garb out there throwing it up. They got a few folks around the community. You said, man, let's get together and put up a fence. It's like, and I'm taking offense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you had to try to do something. I don't know, maybe stack up some cinder blocks or something. I don't know, maybe something a little bit better than this. But I mean, I guess, hey, on short notice, which I don't know why they on short notice. Dang, Bo, I'd have been doing this about 2-3 weeks ago. So I mean, we blocking this off immediately. That way, maybe I could get a little extra railing. If I could go from this height, maybe to about right there, about mid tree, then we might do all right. You have to get you have to get somebody who was very athletic. The climb up this fence and get over the top of it. But I mean, once you get over it, bud, you ain't gonna like what you receive on the other side, okay? Because they ain't gonna ask you nicely, all right? When they start talking about you over here trying to bust up in the White House, yeah, I don't know if you're ready for that type of action. So this is one scene from, and I'll show you another one right quick. Of course, so we see right there, if I scroll back a little bit, they just had, I guess, just had some folks bring out some fencing out there. Like you hook it together right there on the side. I mean, some quick fencing, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, somebody made a little dust on this. So, I mean, look like two guys can hold it up. So, you see, they're just putting it all along the line. I don't know, but that's kind of close to the building. All right, so we see that. See my man right here. Like I said, it looks like the same exact fencing that they used out there in Portland to try to protect that federal building. So, I mean, probably Antifa and all them, they probably got the grind saws ready. They said, oh man, we learned from Portland and we ready this time. We ain't coming unprepared. We got our grind saws and we got our wire cutters. I don't know if you can use some wire cutters to cut in this thing. I'm hoping that they're using something that you can't use a little wire cutter to cut into. That's what I'm hoping. You see, they scroll down the fence, down the side. And, it's just, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. To me, it's kind of unimpressive. I mean, all the resources and stuff we got. And y'all just gonna throw some, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody last minute, last second, and just, we procrastinate on everything. And then we just throw some old ragged stuff together like this, and it's just like, oh man, that ought to keep a crazy mob out. It's like, man, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm uncertain about this. That's all I'm saying. But hey, at least they trying to do something, I guess, man. I don't know, man. I wonder how much they got paid, Howard. Did y'all get paid well? They probably got a little OT. Can they get some double time out here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And they got down here, as reported by The Hill, an October YouGov poll reported that a majority of voters reportedly expect to see a rise in violence following the elections, including more than half of both Republicans and Democrats. So I can believe that. I think there might be a little, especially in your major cities. I don't think it's going to hit so much in your small communities and stuff, but in your major cities, man, swivel game got to be right. Okay, keep things on you. Some steel, uh, whether it be a burner, make sure you have your blade on you, and be right spiritually. That's all I can tell you, because you might be in a war out there. That's all I know, and you just got to be ready for whatever, bud, and from whoever. Everybody's a threat. Remember that. So it said that the outlet also added that a study released in mid-October also warned that 5 states, Pennsylvania, Georgia, okay, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Oregon, were at risk to experience increased militia activity ahead of the elections and afterwards. What's up with this militia activity? I mean, the only militia that I've been seeing going out there and acting the fool is the NFAC, the Not Effing Around Coalition. I mean, they out there shooting each other. Now, if they getting together, then yeah, Bo, you gonna have something on your hands, because they gonna end up blasting each other out there. I mean, because they don't know how to operate their weaponry without shooting each other. It's like, dang, Bo, do y'all train at all, or did somebody just hand you that thing today? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Look, man, you don't just go walking around with a weapon and you ain't trained out there in public. Got your hand all up, walking with your hand on the trigger. How you doing? Pointed at folks, fire, and then shot your comrade right in the butt cheeks. You're like, man, that's my bad, bruh. Uh, and so there was another report released by the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project, along with Militia Watch, that found states including California, New Mexico, North Carolina, Texas, Virginia were at moderate risk, okay, to seeing increased active militias for the same time period. So North Carolina, right here where I'm at, I don't know about Virginia, man. I think Virginia, they ain't got nothing going on out there. New Mexico, oh, I don't know about that either. California, yeah, there'd be private security out there. I know that. I don't know about militias out there. Maybe they are. Let me know if you're from Cali and y'all got and you can look out back and you see a militia you can go join. Yeah, like you signed up for the American Revolution. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they coming by, sir. Would you like to join? Oh, yes, I'll join the militia. So, in closing on this, man, um, we're gonna see what happens today. Uh, And if you want me to be honest, I don't think anything's gonna happen today, for the simple fact that Pennsylvania is dragging their feet, Bo. It's gonna be a damn catastrophe over there. And North Carolina, it ain't far behind them. But I think Pennsylvania is gonna be the catastrophe state. So unless Trump has got some type of insurmountable lead where he just straight blows them out, then I don't know. I don't see how we're gonna know who wins tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, today. I just so this fence, hey, I mean, it's gonna be a deterrent. It's gonna be like, I suggest you not come in here. But I'm gonna let folks know right now, if you feel the need to go in there, there's a good possibility that you won't make it back out. That's all I'm gonna say, bud, because they ain't playing around that joint. Secret Service and all that. Bo, I mean, you'd never be heard from again. It's like they wiped you from the face of the planet. They just erased you. So, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. The day is upon us. It's here, and boy, pray to God. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We're gonna be in a mess either way. For the simple fact is that um, our economy just ain't gonna recover overnight, bud. And folks they still gonna they've been shown that they can act the fool whenever they want to. So Yeah, we gonna be in trouble for a while. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do: like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.